What's up, my Padawans? Good morning. I ain't gonna deny it. I had my course last night. Got a little crazy. Uh, I woke up and everybody was doing drama last night. Dana was live doing drama. Carla and friends. Uh, the JB guy. Everybody was doing drama last night. I joined Dana's live for a little bit just to see what was going on, chatting. I don't like Dana. You guys know that. Okay. But I still went over there for a little while just to chat with Jason and who was there? I think anyway, so then went over to Carla's and Evelyn and Pebbles were there, as you can see here in the screenshot. And I deleted my other video that I did last night. I don't know why. I got to listen to it again. But I called out Evelyn and Pebbles because they're big time Trump haters, liberals, and they support the LGTBQIS plus Pride Month thing, and they're always about, Pebbles is always about the flag. She's posting the pride flag everywhere. Evelyn is all about the pride and all this nonsense. So I called her out. Carla and Behaving got pretty pissed off because they're liberals too, and you can't talk about that stuff over there. Then I think they kicked me out for bringing it up. But hey, I have to call out. You got to call out people when they're wrong. I told Evelyn, hey, if you're into LGTBQ, that means you're supporting the trafficking of children because that's what they're doing. And I mentioned something about, drag shows in schools. And Evelyn was like, oh, it's fine, Miller. Drag shows are fine. Just let them be who they are. Just let the kids be who they are. You know. I don't believe in that philosophy that you should let kids, whatever they do, dress up as anything. If that was true, then why not just let your kid run naked everywhere, right? I mean, if you don't give your kids any rules, hey, you got to dress up like this, or you got to dress up like, wear this hat, or you got to buy your kids clothes. So no, kids shouldn't be dressing up as women, as little girls. Okay, kids don't decide what they should be dressed up like or do. Or, you got to give your. It doesn't matter if it's a kid or a girl. You got to give them rules. You can't let them do whatever. So, but these parents, like Pebbles and Evelyn, they're like, oh, just let kids whatever do, let them be who they are. You can't let kids be who they are. That makes no goddamn sense. If you let a kid do anything, you run away. Okay, he'll do crazy shit. There has to be some rules around the house. And there's only a male and a female. That's it. Anyway, so it seems that Evelyn and when Evelyn posts stuff about Trump, hate speech against Trump, Pebbles is always in the comments, agreeing with everything. But the thing about Evelyn is nothing that she posts is original. It's not her ideas. It's just somebody else's ideas. It's like CNN or sharing some screenshot, or it's always somebody else's work that Evelyn provides on YouTube. It's never her own opinion. You know that? I haven't even heard her say anything, comment on anything. It's usually just recycling other people's work. Unoriginal and boring, and she hates Trump, and she that's why she lost all those channels. She has lost like 3 channels because people report her for hate speech. That's what it is. Anyway, so Carla and Haven got mad at me. Miller, we are, they didn't really say that they were for the LGTB, but obviously they were because they were supporting Evelyn and Pebbles in their beliefs, and I'm not gonna allow it. I know it's not my chat room, so I just left. But I was drinking anyway, so I was like, when I drink, I speak out a little bit more. Um, Probably not the best idea, when you're in another when you're in another chat room. But hey, like I said, uh, the point I'm trying to make is that people like Pebbles and Evelyn should get arrested for supporting kids, uh, you know, doing these activities in school like drag shows. Anybody who does drag shows with children should be arrested or sent into a mental hospital, an asylum, or sent to Mexico or something. Because these people shouldn't be allowed to be, running around, especially if they're working with kids, which, from what I understand, Evelyn and Pebbles work with kids. These people shouldn't even be near any children at all. And Ash didn't say much, but Haven was like, "You're pissing me off, Miller. You can't tell kids not to be LGTBQ. If they feel they're gay, they're gay." Yeah, okay. When I was a kid, I thought I was Superman. I thought I was gonna fly. I used to jump off the roof and the ladder, thinking I was Superman. Could have killed myself. Yeah, okay. Let kids do whatever, right? Yeah, let them all and buy them all the LGBT stuff. Dress them up as girls with makeup, do whatever. But you should be arrested, and that's my whole point. And I hope you guys understand. I don't have kids, but I know that there's some really bad parents out there and some really bad teachers who give their kids names like they, him, his, hers, or some gender neutral, gender nonsense, whatever it is. Especially here in California, a bunch of different names for people like her, his, hers, or her, them. It's ridiculous. Are there transgender people? Yes. There's guys that dress up as women. Yes. Are there women that dress up as men? Yes. Are they transgender? Whatever you want to call it. I just think they're male and female who dress differently. I don't know if that's transgender, but if you disagree with me, I understand. I just have a very conservative outlook on politics and religion, and I'm a Christian, and I don't think this is right. But what are you going to do? I'm not trying to tell people what to do, like Evelyn says. You're just trying to control people. No, it's not about control. It's an opinion, Evelyn. Okay? And I'm very much against it. Have a great day, guys. See you guys soon, man. The force be with you. Bye.